Hello crafters, this is Suzanne for Cat Scrappiness, and I am here with the part 2 of Cat's release, Thanksgiving and more. Ooh, so this will be a little bit of a longer video because there's a lot of product to go over. So let's just go right into it. Let's get started. I don't want to say the main focus of the Thanksgiving, but a big part of the Thanksgiving is this new Thanksgiving stamp and die set plus this paper pack, Gobble Gobble. So we have Gobble Gobble, stamp and die, and 6x6 paper pack. So cute. Let's start off with the stamp. So here is the stamp, and I will put links for everything that I'm showing you and talking about below. So you can choose to get the coordinating die, but you don't have to. But the good thing with the coordinating die, notice one thing though, is that all the sentiments have coordinating dies. Love that. Love that trend. Keep the trend going on. Love it. Love it. So here are the 3 turkeys, and the turkeys are just so adorable. We have not a turkey. So he has his head in a box, and then here, just a traditional cute turkey. And then here is turkey with a sign. So now this, you can stamp all the stuff in here. I used Go Vegan. That's so hilarious. I colored all of these too, but I'll show you my example shortly. You want to put the stuffing where? Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble till you wobble. I love vegetarians. Just love this. It's so cute. There's an adorable pumpkin, so you can use that all over to add accents to all of this goodness, and a little leaf. And there are coordinating dies for that. And this one too with the little acorn, okay? Super duper cute. So this is Gobble Gobble. Let me show you an example of what I did with Gobble Gobble. Here is a cute little slimline card. We'll be talking about this die later on in the video. That's the more. What's added on. These are standard background dies that just build great foundations for your cards. Here is another version. So this is all 3 turkeys colored up and turned into cards. We have standard turkey, not a turkey, Go Vegan with the sign. I love that sign. Here is the Gobble Till You Wobble. I made, like I said, a mini slimline. There's the 2 turkeys. Instead of making this a shaker, I have the elements of a shaker. This is popped up here. It's about 1/4 inch wide, so I'm using some thin foam tape back here. And this is pattern paper, and this is also pattern paper from the Gobble Gobble. So instead of turning it into a shaker, I just turned it into a frame, and I think it's adorable. I put a strip here of this craft 110-pound cardstock, kind of like an ornament. Think of it like that. And then this is just a button from my stash with a piece of twine from my stash, just to kind of anchor it. And then I put the sentiment here popped up. This is the Caribbean blue pearls. I'll put a link for that as well if you love the pearls in this, because the pearls bring back to all this colorway. Now let me show you the paper pack. I did deconstruct it because I did use some sheets out of it, okay? But it is a 6x6 paper pack, 12 patterns, 4 of each design. So you get options to make a bunch of cards. So there's the same turkey. Cute. Love this color, this lovely mustard color. This I use for the background in here. Look at that checker print in burgundy. Here, pumpkins, great standard. Look at that. That's that nice turquoise teal. More teal. Here's some sunflowers. Super duper cute. Here again, more of that turquoise teal. And this lovely pattern, which you see here. On the back, again, like a mustard. Love. So it does have that nice fall feel without being too dark, but still dark enough. Just a touch of those dark colors, so it's not like too muddy. I love that. Here's a nice little pattern. Here again, this is like light beige orange with the orange dots. Here is more of a orangey color. It is, no, yeah. Now it's repeating. That's the whole paper line. So cute, 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 cute. Next up, autumn foliage. Isn't this great? This is 6 dies. And let me give you a measurement on this. The biggest one, 2 1/4 inch tall by 2 1/2 inch wide, or a little over 2 1/2. Here, 2 1/2 inch tall, roughly a little over 2 inch, 2 1/8 of an inch wide. Comes with 2 leaves, and then this standard leaves, I should say, and then these autumn leaves. Fabulous set. Love. I had the idea in my mind. I wanted the autumn leaves to be a spray. In the background is the nested hexagon die set. You can use this year round. Nesting stitched hexagon dies. Super love. I have one big hexagon here, the biggest size here in pattern paper, and then two this third size in on the sides, and then built everything on top of it. So let me give you a measurement of the hexagon. You're looking at 3 3/4 inch tall by 4.5 inch wide. That's the biggest one, and you get 5 dies coming all the way in. Or you double it up and you make a frame and then turn this into a shaker. If I just put a piece of acetate in here and sprinkle bits, then it becomes a shaker. Ooh, and Kat has an extensive collection. Notice the word extensive collection of all sorts of shaker goodness. Shaker bits, shaker sequins, shaker clay bits, sprinkles, everything to turn this easily into a shaker. Okay? But in this case, this one I use it as a frame. This one I use it as a foundation and then built on it. So options with a set like this. Then I took the dies here, cut out that pattern paper, the gobble gobble pattern paper. That's what's here. And also I used it for the leaves. I did some leaves solid. The standard leaf I did solid, but some of these other fall leaves I did in the pattern paper and built it all up. And then here, this is an older die set, but a fabulous one. Give thanks. 4.5 inch wide by 3 inches tall. So this one, you could use this on a A2 card. If you crop it down, it could be A2, but I went 5 by 7. I enjoy this white space just to break up all that's happening in here, but then I enjoy all that's happening in here. It's layers and popping up and tucking in. Love. Love. Had a blast making this. And keeping in line with the fall colors. Here, this is the orange creamsicle pearl dots. So in the last example, I showed you the blue Caribbean. Here is orange creamsicle. These are great because they're not too big, but they come in all different sizes, so you can really get that embellishment feel. Love that. And they have a little bit, just a little bit of an iridescence on them, but not crazy. Love that too. So a little bit of shine, but not over the top that is taking away from what's happening in the card. Lastly, this is also something new, so I might as well go over it. This is the Simple Sentiments stamp and die set, okay? So this is one big stamp with registration marks. One stamp. 4x6 stamp. This is one that I would highly recommend a stamp positioner. Kat does carry the Misty stamping tool, so I will put a link for that below, just in case you're interested in something like that if you don't already have one. This is pigment ink with clear embossing powder on the top, okay? And it does have one coordinating die as well. There we go. You just pop it on and there you go, and cut them out. This is great for all the sentiments that's in here, and then also you could cut this out and then just have a sentiment strips too. This is a 2-for-1 die set in and of itself. I love that. Sentiments in here. Happy belated birthday. We have happy birthday. Sending you sunshine. I'm grateful for you. You're amazing. Thinking of you. Best wishes. Sending my love. All sorts of good sentiments in here for all sorts of card making, okay? So Simple Sentiments is here. Next to that, lovely, bold, give thanks. And autumn foliage leaves. Love. Love. Oh yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Next, we have the 3D box die set. So this is the base for the 3D box. The box measures, I'm going to do it from the inside, what it will be assembled. 4 3/4 inch wide by 4.5 inch tall. These two side pieces fold in, okay? And on the back, here is the layers for the inside of the box. So this is the Hills add-on. That's one add-on. I love that she already has the add-ons ready to go. Grass add-on. You have opportunities to play with either hill, grass, or waves. Love, love. Here is my example. The little Go Vegan, and now you see it built up here. This is the hill add-on. So this is the lowest one. Here's the second highest one here. There we go. See my finger right there? And then the third one in the back. That type of view so you can see all 3 layers. That's the biggest add-on. That's the second one. And then this is the small one. So you have options here. You can use 2, but you do have to put 1 in the front here to close this up, or you'll just have 2 flaps. So one of this here has double-sided tape and stuck here. So you can choose to go 1 add-on, or you could go the base. If your budget can't handle this right now, like one of the shaped add-ons, like this has stitching detail, or the wave or the grass, it does come with the standard right here. It would just be straight across. So you can go with this too. That's fine. And it comes in 3 sizes. You could do all 3 of them. This height, which would give you about this high off, etc. Okay? And in here, that tree, I showed you this before. This is that Crafter's Essential Fall. Love this set. I've shown you this with Halloween, spooky. There goes the fence. The fence looks spooky, but here it's not spooky. Older fence on a farm with the turkey going, please go vegan. The moon, I've shown you that. There's a bat. Here's the scarecrow. The pumpkin. The pumpkin in this, though, I did use another stamp set. Happy fall, y'all. Stamp set, I love the name. Instead of coloring it up, sometimes if you're just like, oh, I wanted him to be so forward and so bright that I didn't want everything else competing. That's why everything else is kind of darker here too. Yeah, I was thinking about that type of stuff. I wanted him to be popping up that you can clearly see that poor guy first. What I did, I stamped it solid and then heat embossed. And then just here, this is watercolor marker on it. And I use these 2 pumpkins. So this is the Happy Fall Y'all stamp set. This does not have a coordinating die, okay? But great sentiments. The Happy Fall Y'all, that's right here. On this is here. I tell you, this little set, I haven't even used this part yet. I need to use this though. And then when you cut it out, this does have a cut line. So you get another leaf right here. You get this sentiment strip here to put anywhere you want to put a sentiment, or use it not even in this pack. Use it over here like I did here. I cut down the middle and I did a double edging there. And look at that paper. See that burgundy color? Oh, I love it, love it, love it. What I also did, these leaves, stamped them out, and I just fussy cut them and put them here on the tree to make it more of a fall tree so it doesn't look so Halloween. And I stuck the pumpkins all over the place. Brought it forward, stuck it back, just so that he's like in the pumpkin patch on the farm saying, hey, keep on driving, go vegan. I love this little stamp set so much. Anyway, I think it's hilarious. Alrighty, check out, definitely though, check out this 3D box. It is cute and it comes together easy, and it does have this great curved, stylized detail on the top. I can't even think, guys. I'm still thinking about the turkey. That's so funny. Go vegan. Anyway, moving on. There's also a paper pack. Let me bring back my... See, he's like, leave me alone. I thought you were leaving. Lumberyard 6x6 paper pack. There is a Lumberyard slimline paper pack in Kat's shop. This is now the 6x6 paper pack, okay? Look at those colors. This you can use for a whole bunch of projects. Going into, like, for some Christmas projects. Look at that. Beach. Look at that. Vacation projects. Home projects. Can be a deck. Can be anything. And here I used this color. Like, I was going between this and this, but I didn't want it to be so dark that everything blended too much. So that's why I cut 2 pieces here and just put the dye on and turned it into a fence. And I did stagger it here. 1, I wanted to back it up. And then 2, I staggered it a little bit just to give it a little bit of a color pop behind it. So that was purposely done with the craft in the back showing. Okay. So Lumberyard. Great. This is also 12 patterns, 4 of each design. Plenty to get out of this standard. Goes very, very well with the Gobble Gobble. Now, here we are now in the last set of foundation dies. So I just showed you before the hexagon die. Along with the hexagon die, there is the nesting deco frames. Oh, so cute. This one is, I believe, full A2. 4 1/4, 5.5 inch tall. Has this great detail on the edge. You see that edging? You will be seeing it in future videos from me. Next. Love a good arch. This one is called the nesting dome die. So this one has stitch detail. You get 5 dies. Let me give you the biggest one. This one is also A2, 5.5 inch, 4 1/4 inch wide. If you watch my channel, I've been making lots of cards with this type of a dome arch shape. You can layer them up. This is going to be a very thin edge. So I would come in like so. To make it into a shaker, I would get a frame that wide and then make it into a shaker. 5 dies in this set, okay? And they all have stitching detail. Love. So we have so far hexagon, deco, and dome. Yay. Love. Next, moving on, there is the Maelstrom die. Look at this one. Oh, are you seeing Valentine's? I'm seeing Valentine's. I miss you. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Lots of options with this one. Maelstrom. Yeah, it is a maelstrom. Next, we have the uppercase alphabet dies. Ooh, love. Look at all that stitching detail. Not too big, not too small. I like that. Pick one of the wide ones. Let's go with that M. 1 inch wide by 1 inch tall. So this is a 1 inch square die, roughly. Then now with the A, where it's slimmer, you're looking at 7/8 of an inch though. Same 1 inch tall. Super duper cute, A to Z. Great staple. Use that on a bunch of things. Last but not least, we have the confetti party rainbow. Oh yes. Make all your rainbow dreams come true. And I've seen so many examples all across the internet of making rainbows not traditional. It doesn't have to be, you know, the red, yellow, green, blue, It can be with darker colors and make this a Halloween rainbow. You can make a Christmas rainbow, pastel rainbow, any color combination you want for the recipient. Whatever their favorite colors are, go with different shades in that color. Even like a monochromatic rainbow I've seen. There's definitely room to play with this. What is great about this one? You get different textures. If you want to use it, you can keep it standard if you don't. Or come in here with the textures and double layer and make it fun. This one, hearts, sprinkles, pluses. This will emboss a plus sign into it, and these are dots. Super duper 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 cute. Let's go here, 3 inches tall by 4 1/4 inch wide. So this will fit into your A2 card. And then you get a cloud. You could anchor it with a cloud. Choose not to use a cloud. Great little set. Comprehensive because plain, add on. Love, 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 love. This is great in particular too if you do a lot of card making and projects for kids, or you're into scrapbooking and always looking for a title for your scrapbook. This is fabulous for that, so you're not buying a ton of stickers all the time. You can make your own embellishments and then also put your own titles. Yeah. Before I got into all this card making, which has not been a long time, I was always doing mini albums and scrapbooking, and I loved dies for that because buying stickers, that becomes another great expense. And then when you use up all your A's and all your R's, all of a sudden the rest of the letters are just sitting there 10 years from now, and you're like, well, there's a sticker pack that I can't use because I can only have to make up certain names. Here you have options all the time. Rainbow, that's a great rainbow out the door. Great sizing too. We have all the goodies. Okay, crafters. So check out the links below. Don't forget about the Instagram hop. We have the Instagram hop on the 24th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. If you hop along, you can get to win a prize. Also check out the Cat Scrappiness blog to win a prize as well. So I hope you enjoyed both the Halloween release and Thanksgiving. It's a lot. Pick what you want because there's all sorts of goodies into this one. Gobble, gobble. Until the next video, crafters, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.